Oh, hi, Mark.
Here's my full tuck planche tutorial. I know a bit of an echo on this video too. There's a lot of reverb in this room. And I feel like this is a perfect time to film this video because I love doing bodyweight workouts and calisthenics exercises because not only do you not need any equipment, as you can see, but you also don't really need a lot of room. I'm in my bedroom right now in this Airbnb and this is pretty much all I need. Now, a good precursor for the tuck planche, getting into it, is the frog stand. I've already done a video about it, but demonstrating it on camera. I'm gonna go on my hands, legs gonna be spread out like this, and I'm gonna go up, like so. Now, once you have the frog stand down, it is now time for the tuck planche. And as you saw in the beginning, all a tuck planche is when you're in a tuck-like position, hence the name, and you're only being supported by your arms. That's it. In the beginning, this might seem impossible, so what I'm gonna do is give you a couple cool progressions and a couple cool tips to achieve the tuck planche. The first starting point is doing a full body lean. So what I'm gonna do first thing is I'm gonna get into a push-up position. Now when I get into that position, I want my hands to turn this way. Now typically, you're like this when you do a push-up. However, as you get more and more into the progressions of the planche, wrist flexibility is gonna become an issue because when you do a planche and most of the progressions, you want your shoulders over your wrists. So the more I do this, it's gonna put a lot more pressure on my hands and my wrists. This is why a lot of people, typically if you see, do a planche or any of the planche progressions on parallettes as opposed to flat ground. For me personally though, I prefer training on flat ground. That way, at any point in time, I can bust out that move. I don't need parallettes. And one of the best ways to do this is turn your hands 45 degrees. So middle fingers, 45 degrees. First thing I want to do. Next thing, I'm gonna get into a typical push-up position, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lean. Now, when you lean forward, you do not want to bend your arms. If you are trying to get to, like, say, full planche push-ups or whatever, that's a whole other subject for a whole other video. When you're doing static training and static holds, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here, push-up position, arms are gonna be straight, and I'm just gonna lean forward like so. Now in the beginning, this may be kind of an odd move. It's gonna feel weird on your body. All I'm gonna do is do this. So use momentum. It looks kind of odd, but as you can see, shoulders over wrists, arms straight. Another tip is you wanna protract your body. So pretend, and I know this sounds kind of weird, pretend like there's a fire right here and your arms are locked on the floor. So you're not gonna be like this, right, kind of hunched over. I'm gonna be like this, and then move forward like so. Go back. Move forward, back. Move forward, like so. Now once you do that a bunch of times, you can do that as a great warm-up. Try to achieve a longer hold. So as opposed to using momentum, try going here now. Wait. Now go back. Wait. Now go back. So the idea is you want to hold that elongated position for longer and longer. The second step now is to do what I like to call bunny hops. And one huge pro tip when it comes to the bunny hops, and this is massive for the planche. Do this now, because remember, old habits die hard. Always think about going out, not up. I'm gonna repeat that. Always think you're going out, not up. A lot of people, and I'll show you this from the side, think too much about jumping up and it just messes up all the planche form. A lot of people think about doing this, right? Almost as if they want to pop into a handstand. However, if you keep doing that, it's gonna make it a lot harder to progress to the next planche progressions. So the biggest thing is to go out, not up. So to demonstrate, this is going up, right? Now going out. So the difference is, even though in both cases I'm going only on my hands and I'm in a tuck position, in the first instance, I'm really jumping up, but in the second one, I'm going out and keeping my arms straight and keeping my shoulders over my wrists. So to do the bunny hop, and like I said, I'm gonna go out here like so, except in this case, different than before, I'm now gonna lift off the ground. So I'm gonna go here, out, like so. Especially in the beginning, maybe do, sets of 4 or 5. So what you're gonna do is go 1, Maybe take a pause. 2. Take a pause. 3. Take a pause. And the idea is, as you can imagine, the more that you do this, your goal is to make that time when you're up on your hands be longer and longer. And after a while, you'll get to the point where you're not really hopping as more as lifting. So as opposed to kind of like jumping into it, you're more just lift up, and then that's it. As you get to that point, then again, just elongate the time. So go up, then go down. And the more that you do this, eventually you'll be able to hold a 5-second, 10-second, 25-second, and longer tuck planche hold. And to demonstrate one more time the tuck planche, again, on the do hands here, remember I'm gonna go out, go up, be like so, just like that. Showing you from the side, hands on the ground, 45 degrees, and there it is.